We have been talking about the hip joint and the importance of hip joint, as we said, from the spiritual standpoint and also other areas. Now, the hip is a very uh, important not only for the weight bearing, as we already know, but is also for the for like mobility. As he's already been that Deepak Bhai has already been talking about the various hip movements, and we are practicing that. So I just want to share with you something that all of us will realize very quickly when we start this particular practice. So I want you to stand straight and decide that one hip is completely frozen. Okay, like this is not moving. I'm selecting the left hip. It's not moving at all. It's not bending. It's not doing anything, like light movement and everything. Something is all solid here. And now having it solid, what I want you to do is walk. The other hip you can move, but keep this solid and move. Now you can bend the knee a little bit if you want, but keep the hip solid and start moving. And notice what's happening. Keep it solid. Do not move at all. And feel the amount of weight that you're able to transfer and the amount of effort that you need to make. Start with the other hip. Let this move, and the other hip is solid. You can hold on to it like so. For example, if you want to hold on, particularly on the side of the hip, so that it does not move. Now, you notice that we are using the back muscles. We're using the glutea to an extent, but that's just for stability. The back muscles and side muscles here in order to come around and rotate the hip forward. You're practically doing this. See, bending and doing this. Now, this is very crucial to think about because slight movement, slight flexibility, it adds to a lot of leverage, a lot of conservation of our energy. So movement of the hip and joint suppleness is essential in any joint, but hip joint particularly so. We learn this more so when somebody has had a stroke. A stroke person is really not able, his muscles are not working. The joints are there, but the muscles are not working. And they also walk the same way. If you walk with like a stroke patient, you will be surprised how difficult it is for them to rehabilitate. And that is the reason why keeping mobility of a joint is very efficient.